Hi everyone and welcome to today's Drama Hospital recap. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or recaps. On Friday, I forgot to say vote for character of the week, but y'all did, so it's okay. So last week's character of the week was Ava! As much as it hurts my soul, but Ava was the winner of character of the week for putting Kiki and Avery first, and for really... I don't know, being a good person, okay? She was a good person, as much as it pains me. And with an honorable mention to Nina for turning the Crimson situation into a positive. So let's get to today's recap. So at Crimson, Valerie and Curtis are well on their way to maybe being a couple. I don't know. They're kind of cute. I like it. And Dante kind of walks in on them and he's looking for the person in charge. So Nina's getting calls for interviews. Her and Maxie are so excited. And they walk into the main room and Dante's there and he has handcuffs out and you're like, what's going on? So apparently Nina called him because of the sabotage and he's like, look, we don't cover that. You would have to take that up with the feds and no more stunts because now, the PCU campus staff is stuck cleaning that up and they're like, no, we have our own people mobilized right now. Don't worry about it. So Dante... And then he leaves. He has no reason to be there anymore. And he kind of takes issue with Curtis and won't even call him by name. But Curtis offers his services to Nina as a PI after he hears her talking about the sabotage. And she hires him. So his rate is $500 a day. I want to be a PI. And they're not going to tell Julian until they get results back. And apparently Valerie's going to be his assistant / sidekick. Haha. So Valerie wants him to tell her why Jordan had such an issue with him. And he tells her the literal bare minimum that they didn't get along at the DEA, whatever. At the courthouse, Carly tells Olivia what happened at the Metro Court with the unfounded health code violations that are shutting down all of the restaurant-y stuff. So Christina and Molly out in the hallway of the courthouse, they congratulate Julian, and he thinks it's for the case. I don't know, but he does not think it's for Crimson. And they're like, oh, congratulations on Crimson. And he's like, why are you congratulating me on that? It was a hot mess. And they want to praise Nina for, the magazine, because who do we praise for how amazing this is? So they show him that it's trending and tell him about, the contest. And how exciting is that, right? So back in the courthouse, Carly's going to go to Sunny to organize a strike of the sanitation workers, but Alexis says she may have a better idea. So Carly agrees to Alexis' plan. I can't wait to find out what it is. Well, I already know, but you don't yet, but it's awesome. So the mayor taunts Carly about the Metro Court. Dante and Jordan are now in the gallery. And Alexis, the hearing starts. It's not a trial, it's a hearing. To see if there's enough to go to a trial or something like that. So Alexis wants punitive and monetary damages and for the city to enforce the law that's already on the books, because there's there's no way to enforce it and there's no recourse for women to take if, this is used against them. So Olivia is the first witness called, and it cuts back and forth between her and the mayor's testimony. And Alexis makes Lomax talk about the assault, and she's like, I was bumped into. And Alexis is like, and how many stitches did you need for that? So Carly's up. She tells them the hotel policy embraces breastfeeding, and Carly's forced to say that the staff told her that Olivia almost flipped the table on the mayor, which she knows wasn't true. It's just, I guess, how people like to exaggerate what they saw, right? So now it's Jordan. Jordan's turn at the stand, and she's there to testify as to the law and that there's really no way to enforce it. Also, #court reporter. So now it's closing argument time. Diane argues there's no legal merit to this case, and Alexis brings up that since, the person in question is the mayor, her word and opinion is very strong, and it carries more weight than just anyone else's opinion. And that there's no recourse from others, and she wants the court to close the gap between legislation and enforcement. So Carly, now right before the judge is talking through his verdict, and let me tell you, it did not, I'm getting ahead of myself, but he seems to be going against Olivia and Alexis. So Carly walks out of the gallery and then walks back in with a breastfeeding mother. And the judge is like, that's not appropriate. She should go to the bathroom to do that. That's not something to do in a courtroom. And then another breastfeeding mother comes in. And then all the women in the gallery stand up for them. And then Lomax gets up there and she's like, these women should be arrested. No, not them. I'm getting ahead of myself. So yeah, the women in the gallery stand up for the breastfeeding mothers, and then Nina kind of takes it to another level, and Alexis brings up that New York State like allows women to be topless, and so Nina takes her shirt off to stand in solidarity with them because she's like, I'm not a breastfeeding mother, but I would be. So there we go. And Lomax wants them arrested, and Jordan's like, no laws being broken, nothing going on. So cutting away for a minute at the hospital, Griffin asks Brad to fill him in on Tracy's results. I know someone. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't leaving anything out, so that's why I paused for a second. So Dr. Mays catches Brad handing Griffin the biopsy results because, of course, when you're doing something under the table, you want to do it in the middle of the hallway. So Dr. Mays threatens to have them fired. This is not the first time it will happen this episode. So Brad made a copy of the results and feels that Dr. Mays is going to be the one in trouble at the end of the day because he may have looked at it beforehand. So Dylan calls Ned and tells him about Tracy's condition. Tracy believes she's dying, and Monica tells her she needs to stay positive. And Tracy tells Monica that if her next seizure leaves her unable to communicate, she wants Monica to pull the plug. And Tracy, I just want to point out, Tracy has her monogrammed pillow that she's using. That was very important in this household. So it really upsets Monica that Tracy really believes she doesn't care about her, because she doesn't want Dylan or Ned to have to make the decision because she feels Monica will be less sentimental about it. And Tracy thinks Monica. Okay, so then. Monica goes out in the hallway and her and Dylan are talking. Dylan's upset and Monica's upset and they hug, and then Tracy comes out and she thinks that Monica's hugging Ned and she yells at them and she makes this whole big deal because she thinks history is repeating itself, but they help her realize what's going on, that he's Dylan, and she's confused, and Monica agrees to honor Tracy's healthcare directive. So Dr. Mays tells them it's not cancer and he has no idea what it is. Oh, if only we had a sign that might be what happened. And then he tries to blame the lab and says, well, it still could be cancer. And then Monica looks at the results and she's like, no, this is definitively, yeah, she said it better, but it's not cancer. So Griffin has seen what's going on with Tracy before, and Dr. Mays tells him his presence is requested, very begrudgingly though. So Griffin's brought in, he thinks it's an infection, and he asks about things she ate or drank in Mexico. And the night Larry Ashton was in the suite next to hers, he offered her local delicacies that he picked up. So there you go. And they need to bring in an infectious disease doctor. And now end scene. So this is what I thought I might have missed before. So Maxie takes off her top two, and so does Carly, and then Olivia and Alexis, and Nina's recording for Crimson, and oh my goodness, it's amazing. And again, Lomax wants them all arrested, and Jordan's like, there's no law being broken here. They're all allowed to do this. And the judge finds for the plaintiff. Yay, that's a good thing. That's Olivia and Alexis. But he makes it seem like that was what he was always going to do, but the beginning of what he was saying was going against that. So I don't get how he's like, you should have let me finish my sentence, because I'm pretty sure his sentence wasn't going to end like that. And Dante's so funny because he's saying to Jordan, he's like, tell me when it's safe to look. So Nina tells Julian that she found a way to capitalize the issue at Crimson, and isn't that great? Isn't that great, Julian? Isn't that great? Carly tells Diane that she's going to sue the city and the mayor for loss of business if the Metro Court doesn't get reopened. And the mayor's like, you can't do that, and Diane's like, actually, yeah, she can, because it's very clear that the Metro Court has a spotless record, and they just happen to get closed down the same day as Olivia's trial, so you're gonna want to do that. So she totally takes Carly's side, and the mayor agrees to drop what's going on at the Metro Court. And Diane, we're cool. We're cool with Diane. We always were, but we're cool with her. So Diane tells Alexis that she believes the underlying case is just, and she let her win. Of course. And then the mayor threatens Alexis. What's new? Dr. Mays threatens Griffin and Brad again. What's new? And Monica calls the specialist, and it's Michael Easton! Woo! And he has an iguana. I think that's an iguana. Is that an iguana?
It looked like one.
It looked like an iguana. If you know different, let me know. Oh my goodness. It was so funny because during the commercial, I'm like, Michael Easton's supposed to come on in March, and it's almost the end of March. So, like, when is this going to happen? And it happened! Oh my goodness. I feel like this was supposed to be, like, Friday's episode because, like, they got moved. Whatever. Yeah, this was supposed to be Friday's episode. You could totally tell. Don't you love when you, like, can tell when something was supposed to be a Friday episode? But yeah, oh my god, I'm so excited. Are you excited? Because I'm excited. Okay. But thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow for more Drama Hospital. I have a great day. No, you have a great day. I'll have a great day. We'll all have a great day. See, Michael Easton just makes everyone happy. I'm glad he's back. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.